Raycon. Don't forget to grab your Raycon Everyday Earbuds, the perfect bass model for premium sound, with active noise cancellation to block out distractions and transparency mode to keep you aware of your surroundings. They're ideal for your everyday needs. Just visit rayconglobal.com. That's rayconglobal.com and elevate your listening experience.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy BBO Boxing. I'm in the house, man, with a couple brothers, man, that love the sport as well as I do. And we're talking about, probably one of the greatest fighters of this generation, Shakur Stevenson, and why he needs a super team to beat Kid Austin. So let me ask you guys this before we get started, man. What do you guys think about Kid Austin having to go against Floyd, Andre Ward, Bud Crawford, Floyd Mayweather Jr.? What do you guys think about that?
Sandy,
He
yeah, free.
he believes he's not going to be in for an easy fight. That's what I think about it. He know that it's going to be a tough fight for him, so he got to get some pointers. But I don't think he. I mean, he already had Ward and Bud Crawford already. That's not nobody's new. I think he went and got Floyd because he thinking that he might be getting a fight with Tank Davis and he needs some pointers.
So speaking of that, I asked you this prize, and definitely, the greatest man alive, my man Crush. What do you guys think about, a guy like Shakur calling him? They call him a prospect. So if he's a prospect, why add Floyd Mayweather?
I mean, I don't. I mean, who they consider prospects? Schofield.
Yeah, Schofield. They say he was a prospect.
Well, I mean, people have their different opinions about what's a prospect and what's not a prospect. Like I gave, like my prospect when we gave out our awards, my prospect that I picked ended up being the prospect of the year, didn't he? So, you had people having.
Humiliano?
No, he wasn't the prospect of the year, was he?
I thought he was your prospect of the year.
No, Abdullah's my prospect of the year. But Free doesn't like Free disagrees with me. But I feel like so Kid Austin. I feel
I
like
disagree with you with what?
yeah, that's fine.
I said
With,
I disagree. I said I
with,
disagree with you with what? You said I disagree with you. I don't even know
because
what you're talking about.
you disagree with me before because you said Abdullah Mason wasn't a prospect anymore, and I said that he was.
I
So
never
people,
said Abdullah wasn't a prospect.
oh well, one of the brothers disagreed. It might have not been you. If it wasn't you, I
Free got
apologize.
to be Mr. Technical, man. He
But
got,
No, he said
nevertheless,
I said something. I never said that Abdullah Mason wasn't a prospect.
I could have
I know
sworn
you
on
didn't
our
say
award.
it, but it's still funny, man.
It
Go
doesn't. It
ahead. Go
doesn't matter. But nevertheless, I don't consider Kid Austin a prospect. He's stepping it up now. I think he's a contender, if anything. But they call him a prospect. People have their different opinions about that. Because some people say Abdullah Mason's not a prospect. I say that he still is. Some people say he's not. But it's how you look at it.
Yeah, I mean, well, Kid Austin is not a prospect. He is a contender. He's ranked number one in the. I mean, number two in the WBA rankings, and I think he was ranked like number 4 or 5 in the WBC, or he might have been ranked lower than that. But once you become um, eligible to fight for a title, you are no longer a prospect. You are a contender. So that's the reason why Abdullah Mason is still a prospect because he's not eligible to fight for a title. Once he becomes eligible to fight for a title, then you become a contender, no longer a prospect.
So that being said, let me ask you this, Crush. When you seen that super team of guys, did it kind of make you say, man, maybe they really got some fear in their heart for Kid Austin? What do you think?
Well, I say this. I won't use the word fair, but I would say they got a little more respect for him than what most people think they should have for him. That's what it's saying from at least my standpoint, in my opinion. Now we know Shakur's used to being around a super cast of some of the top fighters in the sport or that was in the sport, but it seemed like for this fight, it seemed like he's loaded, you know, um, and maybe he he's doing this for security reasons. He got this hand he has to worry about, which is looking like peanut brittle right now. So he got a lot of things to think about. So I think he's going in here, and he's using these guys that's in there. If you notice, the guys that's in this corner is guys that was very cautious in the ring. And they still got all these faculties, very high skilled guys. Guys he's somewhat supposed to be trying to be like. So we'll see if he has any of that dog in him. But I think he's doing that for those reasons, to for security reasons, for his safety, man. So it is what it is. But if giving Austin this type of respect and they notice it, then it can be a art of war tactic for Shakur, or it can mean that, hey, I ain't taking this dude lightly at all. I do have something to worry about, and the kid can punch. And everybody is saying, we know Shakur got a hell of a D, but we don't know if he got a hell of a chin. So that's why I think he got the super friends with him. May the powers be with him. So we'll see what happens.
So the thing that kind of got me when I seen, Sean Porter working with Shakur, I wish I could have put him on his pockets, man. Because that was the most low down thing ever seen. What do you think about that snake behavior out of Sean Porter doing that to Kid Austin? What do you guys think?
You mean
Why
to
does it got to be
Shakur?
snake behavior? Why can't it just be a brother, a retired fighter helping a young brother? Why does everybody feel like they got
But
to pick and choose?
he's not a young brother. He's a Puerto Rican man.
Okay, why do they got to pick it? Why you got to pick and choose sides these days, like in boxing or anything nowadays? It's like you either with us or you against us. Like it's boxing. Like I can like Tank Shakur and Devin. There's nothing nobody can do about it. So why is people getting mad that the man did that? I seen Senior get on there and he felt the way, like they homies or whatever. But the kid working, like I mean, it depends how you look at it. But this pick a side thing that with this today's society is just weird to me, dog.
You
I
said
mean,
why? You said why do I feel about what Sean Porter did? What?
no, I was saying,
Robert
do
Shakur.
you think that's a snake thing for him to do working with Shakur?
I ain't snake, man.
I mean, I think is money. Shakur paid him to help him out. I mean, when you're in training camp, you go out and pay for the best training camp. I mean, if you don't have the money to pay for the best training camp, that it is what it is. But as long as you got the money to go and bring people into your camp to give you the best training possible, that's nothing wrong with that. I wish more guys would do that. Go get some of these veterans that know about the sport instead of getting all these guys who's already in the sport that's learning the sport just like you are. Go get some of these veterans to show you some veteran moves, some veteran tricks to do in a fight, because a lot of these guys are fighting guys that's in the sport that's still learning. You fighting guys who's prospects that's moving up, or you fighting guys who may be at a bigger weight class, but they still in the sport today. But some of these guys got the opportunity to go get guys who's been in the sport, not guys who's still in it. Somebody that's been in the sport to show them some stuff that a lot of these guys don't know about today.
I would say for me,
I agree.
that would be like if Gary Antoine Russell had a fight and Tio helped what's the guy he's fighting, El Rayo. That would be that's a flagrant, because we all know how close Gary Antoine is with Tio. So what I'm saying is, if we friends, why would you break that trust, that bond, by working with a guy who has no respect for you? I just didn't
I don't
understand.
know.
I thought it was
I
corny,
don't
man.
know. I don't know nothing about Gary Antoine being close to Tio. But
Oh,
it
you
is.
haven't been paying attention, man, because they run around like Magic and Isaiah,
I,
like no
I, I,
joke,
don't,
like
I, don't, I, don't, I don't know nothing about that. But
not big, not
the
Junior Antoine.
I don't know nothing about
Go ahead.
that. But either way, if a person goes out there
Yeah,
and get the best training for him, it is what it is. I mean, you act like